The following very interesting account of the execution of 3 individuals concerned in the revolt at Pernambuco has been received under date from that place, April 27th. You may remember, in one of my letters, I mentioned an American by name Rogers of New York, who was condemned to death and recommended to the mercy of the emperor. The answer arrived on the 2nd instant, ordering that all that were condemned should be executed, which sealed the fate of this young man and his 2 companions. The 12th instant, at 8 a.m., was the time appointed for their execution, and on that morning I went to see the execution. They passed within a few yards of me towards their seats, dressed in white gowns and unbound. Rogers took the middle chair, Nicolin the right, and Lamorne the left. After sitting a few minutes, they rose, and Nicolin began and made a long speech, after which Rogers and his companion also addressed the multitude. While one was speaking, the others bowed their heads in affirmation, and after thus speaking about half an hour, they took their seats. The executioner then tied their hands and ankles with a small cord, and drew caps over their eyes. 24 soldiers were then called out, and halted within 30 yards. Rogers then gave the signal to fire by dropping his handkerchief. They fired, and Nicolin fell. The sight was dreadful. Rogers, springing on his feet, cried out, "For God's sake, kill me quickly," and taking hold of his gown, he held it up to show the multitude the bullet holes through it. Lamorne kept his seat. The soldiers then fired a 2nd round, and Rogers fell. Lamorne fell immediately afterwards. The soldiers then ran up to the bodies, and discharged the 3rd round into them. Their speeches were never published. They related principally to their love of freedom, advising the Pernambucans to endeavour for freedom once more, and conjuring them to beware of the emperor.